Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another video, boy. And it's your boy, The Daily News. And so, today is more like a 10 minutes of game vid, bro. Because, and before we start, if I say you know what I'm saying at least more than 3 times, y'all let me know. And I gotta do 30 push-ups or something. Well, when I can. Because right now I'm on injury reserve and I can't do that. Though, this is what we can do. Intercommunication, bro. I feel like we have a really hard time talking to ourselves on some shit. And I don't know why. Actually, I lied. I do. And why? Because I just don't feel like we take the time genuinely to talk to ourselves. Because we'll listen to our bodies and stuff, but we won't be talking to ourselves. And I feel like when you really spend time alone is where we really get to commune and talk to ourselves. And why is intercommunication so important? Because it's you. And I feel like if you're bad at communicating with yourself, you'd be bad at communicating with people, with your emotions and things like that. And so that's why some people, instead of talking things out, they just shut the shit down. They're like, you know what, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Or things of that nature. And now, me personally, when somebody does the never mind shit, that real life be getting on my nerves. Though, having good interpersonal communication, like I said, is important because it'll show you how you treat yourself, and then how you treat yourself is kind of like a reflection of your self-respect. Because if you respect yourself to a certain extent, you'll treat yourself with self-respect. You'll treat yourself with respect, of course. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't respect it, why would you treat it with respect? And so, and when we're figuring out our issues as well, we tend to talk to ourselves in a very aggressive way. I don't know what it is. For me personally, I can really only speak from my experiences. Though, when I would speak to myself and when I would try to commune with me, I would be very aggressive. I would be very yelling at it. And be like, why don't you understand? You're not understanding this. Why aren't you getting it? Are you stupid or something? That's what I had to ask myself. I was like, really, why am I not? What is the, you know what I'm saying? Why aren't we locked in? You know what I'm saying? We're the same person, so why aren't we locked in? And we weren't locked in because of the simple fact I would be treating myself like shit. I would be yelling at myself in my brain. But I would not be treating myself with the self-respect that I needed. And like I said before, when people don't get certain amount of attention, or when people don't get, when they're insecure in something, it's the same reason why people cheat. They're insecure in something. And so if you're insecure with attention because you don't give yourself attention, then what? You'll go and seek attention from others. And that's the same thing here. When we give ourselves attention, we want to give ourselves the right attention, not the wrong attention, because the same way you can do for other people. And what do I mean by the right attention? I mean by the same way that you would talk to a friend who's going through something is the same way you should talk to yourself. Because not a lot of people learn from getting cussed out, unless you are one of those people who learns from getting cussed out. If you're, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I feel like if you black especially, you would know. You would know, because sometimes, bro, let me stop. I be rambling too much, bro. And so, while we're doing this interpersonal communication, like I said, you want to talk to yourself like you're talking to your friend. What friend would want to talk to you when every time they come to you with a problem, you don't make them feel comfortable? You yell at them. You're like, ugh, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? You're like, this is your problem. Why aren't you fixing your problems? You know, if you're not setting up an area for you to be able to comfortably commune with yourself without judgment, I'm not gonna lie. You have to do that because comfortability is key. Even when you're comfortable within yourself, that's why people say that. We'll talk about people like Harry Styles and shit. And then niggas will be like, oh, Harry Styles, da-da-da-da. They're like dumping on his name. But I'm like, bro, as much as you want to say about him, I'm not going to lie. I don't like his music. But bro is comfortable within himself. That's something you can't lie about. That's something you can't lie about. He's comfortable enough to, you know what I'm saying, come out and be this person that he is and wear the things that he wears. And so if you're not comfortable within yourself to even talk to yourself without judgment, it's going to be hard. It is really going to be hard to commune with yourself, because we have to see ourselves as a mirror, really. And so when we look into that mirror, we see things that we don't like. Not talking about from the physical perspective, but from, you know, the internal. And so when we see things that we don't like, why would you apply pressure that's not needed? Because we can pressure ourselves the same way that other people can pressure us. We can pressure ourselves to do something, and do something very impulsive. Though, why would you need to do that? There's no need to pressure yourself to, you know what? I need to hurry up and go ahead and get this done. And that's where we fall short, when we feel rushed. The healing process and understanding and communing with you ain't a rush. Who wants to rush a good conversation? Exactly, bro. Like when you be on FaceTime with a girl, or on FaceTime with your favorite person, that individual that you really like, you don't want the phone call to hang up. There's been times, bro, where I've been on the phone and it just hang up for no reason, bro. And I'm like, dang, I was actually enjoying the conversation with her. And so it be the same way. Don't rush it. You gotta give yourself the same time, love, and respect as you do everybody else. Because I already know one thing for sure, and this year is gonna be crazy. We already manifesting this joint. We already know what we want to accomplish. What is the main goal? The main goal is last year. Well, that's for me though. I don't know about y'all, but my main goal is to be better every single day, and that's it. That's all. Make better content for y'all. Help y'all be better people as well, while I'm doing the same thing. Because like I said, bro, I make these videos for me and you. Though, because it helps me get better at explaining and communicating, because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of bad at it. For a certain amount of time, bro, I would spend time by myself up until a certain extent that, like, I would just be isolated all the time. And so I wouldn't be communing and talking to people. And so my explanations be getting bad and shit. And if you still here listening to me, thank you for bearing through, because you're really helping me start to get explaining this shit. Though, like I said, bro, it all comes down to the end of the day, how you talk to yourself. If you talk to yourself like you're yelling, would you yell at your mother? Like, if she cared about you for real, would you yell at a concerned parent who just wants to make sure that you're safe? I'm not going to yell at a concerned parent. And so, if that's the same, you have to see yourself as that. Because that's really what you are. You're a concerned, you know what I'm saying? Everything on the inside, you're just a concerned guardian. Real talk. Oh, you know what? Hey, bro, we're developing this thing, and that's not looking too good. You know what? I think we need to put that joint on the back burner. It's not looking too good. And you're like, oh, no. Neglectful. Neglectful. I should have been saying that word. But we are very neglectful of ourselves. And that's where I also feel like interpersonal communication comes in as well. Because when we're negative, when we're neglectful, it's just like, we know we have something to do. We know we have something to overcome and shit like that. But we just postpone it. Like, it's just like how some people, bruh, wait to the very last minute and then finish their assignments. Now, I'm not shooting no shots. I'm talking about me. I'm students. I'm niggas. But like I said, bro, you don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect yourself. You have to talk to yourself as an individual, as a person. Talk to yourself with some self-respect. Because too many times, like I said, bro, we'll talk to ourselves and we'll be disrespectful as hell. The same way you would want somebody to talk to you when you're opening up about something is the same way that you should be talking to yourself while you're going through these things and going through these emotions. Because, bro, most definitely, we have things that we need to talk about with ourselves that we can't do if we're looking through a judgeful eye. We already made the mistake. We already know where to go. And so, hey, bruh, this was 10 minutes a game about how to have interpersonal communication. And, bruh, this is your boy, Daily News, and I'm out there, bit.